probably get the worst of this one. That swim sharpened the appetite. Second helping. These excursions afford a lot of fun as well as excitement. Torn clothing is common. When you have nothing but a crude darning needle and a safety pin, you usually wind up using the pin. Hurry up with that last sandwich. The river is calling. No one has ever succeeded in running this canyon gorge upstream. Oh, many have tried. The Stubblefield raft has been plying down the canyon for more than a decade without an accident. This profile of our pilot tells us we are again approaching a dramatic, rapid run. In 1903, machinery for mining ventures was lost in the wrecking of the steamer Imnaha, and interest in mining development diminished. An old copper mine ledge in the canyon still contains some of the early day mining equipment. These towering peaks reach out to dense forests and fertile farmlands which lay above. The deer that roam the hillsides blend with the terrain. Our raft is a curious sight to them, and they try to scamper out of range. The winter snows vegetate the hills for the wildlife which abound here. These cagey veterans of the canyon are a challenge to game hunters in season. This animal has escaped the hunter's gun. Our warning to hang on to the ropes. Of the great Nez Perce Indian leader, Chief Joseph. Babe spots a bear and two cubs on the hillside. These elephant skin-like walls are canyon characteristic. A narrow trail carved out of the high cliff is called Suicide Trail. Once you make this expedition, it gets into your blood, and you're ready to go again. This twisting, turbulent river challenges man in the grim privacy of its high walls of basalt and granite. Protective poncho can be a boon to the passengers. Whether changes according to the seasons, but the professional river runners are prepared for any emergency. Boats left provisions along these banks for upcountry miners, cattlemen, and trappers. This is perhaps the most dramatic run in the canyon. We are now approaching what is known as the Devil's Doorway. The mouth of the Salmon, known as the River of No Return. This river at its source once turned back the Lewis and Clark expedition party. Storm clouds gather as the raft approaches our camp at Pittsburgh Landing. This was once a town site. It is located at the foot of ranch country and is a fishing ground for the Indians. This drove us for cover in an old prospector's shack near our campsite. No artist can duplicate nature's display of sacred moments before the campfire fades out for the night. Campfire romance. Last reflection of the setting sun. Lucky horseshoes. A glimpse of our camp housekeeping. Come and get it. Bacon frying. A flip of the turner and the hotcakes are ready to join the bacon on the breakfast plate. Sunny side up, please. Somehow, food cooked out in the wide open spaces tastes better than any place else. The aroma of coffee fills the nippy canyon air. This is an early-day Indian campground for tribes from all over the Northwest. Many colorful events make it an important place in Western history. This was also our last campsite before rangers are not required to help with the camp chores. It's fun to load the raft the hard way. Hell's Canyon is a popular bird sanctuary, especially for geese, which winter here. There are probably more steelhead caught in the Snake River than any other stream in the West. This is one of the few places in the Northwest where a sportsman can catch fish, shoot big game, and hunt birds all on the same day. Wow! A tagged steelhead, and a beauty. The old Taplin Ferry crossed here. Today, powerboats ply the river from the Idaho side to the highway on the Washington side. Farm homes and green pastures now line the riverbanks. These haystacks tell us that we are again in civilization. With a feeling of satisfaction from a great experience, we look back up the canyon through which we have traveled. It has been one of the most thrilling adventures of our lives.